Hey folks, Jim Thomas here, Fitness Management and Consulting, and welcome to our channel today. I appreciate y'all being here. And if you're new to the channel, if you're finding us that very first time, welcome. It's good to have you. And our topic for you today is 5 ways to set your gym apart from the competition. 5 ways to set your gym apart from the competition. Now, before we get into our topic here today, just a quick reminder, my focus, my mission here in the channel is I want to be able to provide as much information as I can to as many people as I can, across the globe. And the best way I can do that is when you choose to subscribe to the channel. So if you've not yet done so, take a moment, hit that subscribe button. We appreciate it. And then to learn more about me, learn more about my company, and how we can help take your business to that next level, be sure to check out those links below. And then for you folks that are looking to open a new gym, you need funding. You have an existing gym, you need working capital. We can help with funding up to $400,000. It's unsecured. There's no restrictions on use. The basic qualification for it, it's a 680 credit score or better in all 3 credit bureaus, Equifax, Experian, TransUnion, and then a minimum income of $50,000 per year each of the 2 previous years. Check out the links below under financing and funding for more information on that program and additional options on how you can potentially get funding for your gym. So with that said, let's get into our topic here today, and it's 5 ways to set your gym apart from the competition. 5 ways to set your gym apart from the competition. And this is one of the first things that we look at, okay? Certainly when we're doing business planning, with new clients, or we're helping to get a gym back on track or really grow to that next level. What is your differentiation? What are you doing that is so different than everybody else? What are you bringing to the market that nobody else is bringing? What are you doing that's so much better? Okay? Because unless you have that true differentiation, more often than not, this is all going to come down to price. Okay, and unless you're a low price provider, that's really not where you want to be. Okay, so let me give you some things to think about. And so number 1 on my list is consider the full experience. Consider the full member experience, because one of the bigger challenges the industry has, is that issue of attrition. There's some big numbers out there. Think about it. If you're losing 4% a month, which is not uncommon, okay, if you're losing 4% a month, you're losing about half your member base every year. What if you could cut that number in half? What would that do to your business without making any additional sales, without spending any additional money? You change the complete dynamic. And so it's all about that member experience. And what I would suggest that you do, think about businesses that you work with, businesses that you go to, businesses that you regularly attend. What do you like about them? What is it about them? What is it about that experience that you really like? Start to learn from some of that, because this experience, starts at the very beginning and it goes all the way through. And that member experience, given what I would call super service, given that good faith effort, given that member more than they ever bargained for, giving them that country club service for a health club price. Okay, that's the idea. Okay, but you want to create, along the way, you're going to create some loyalty, but you want that unique experience for your customer. Look at it at all levels and hold yourself to the highest of standards, because from where I sit on this is right there with new sales, because this is where, the attrition kind of starts to trickle all of a sudden. The national data, shows us that folks that join on a month-to-month membership, they only last for 6 months. Okay, and the thing is, if people are getting results, if they're happy, they're going to stay. Number 2 on 5 ways to set your gym apart from the competition. Tell your story. Tell your story. What's your story? What is your mission? Why are you doing this? Let people know. Scream it, speak it. Make sure you're putting out press releases. You're doing podcasts. You're doing videos. You're doing interviews. You're in front of the media, you're at networking events, but go out there and tell your story. Then you could even consider, when you give the tour, you could have a big plaque up on the wall. It's got pictures of the owners, and hey, here's our story. Okay, make that part of the tour. Make that part of what you communicate to your members. But make sure you tell your story, because what you don't want to default to here is simply selling a membership card or leasing space. It's not where you want to be. You want that connection. Number 3, be transparent. Be transparent, be real, be authentic, be who you are. Okay? Don't try to be anybody else but you. Be totally transparent. There's no hidden agenda. There's no, oh, I forgot to say this. Oops, forgot to mention that. Transparent, real, and authentic. And teach your staff to be the same way. Okay? Just be who you are. Number 4, this one's really big, and they're all big, right? This one, I think maybe you could make it a case. This is number 1. But invest in your employees. Invest in your staff. The thing to remember, your staff is your brand. Make sure we're hiring the best, we're training the best, we're onboarding the best, we've got the right culture, we've got the right benefit package, perks, for our staff. I talked earlier about, differentiation and, what makes your gym different. Think about this in terms of differentiation for staff. Why should someone want to go to work for you? What makes you so different? What makes you so much better? And yeah, money's part of it. The money's not the only thing. It's that relationship with the immediate supervisor. It's how we train them. It's how we provide opportunity. I know I can speak, personally, as someone who's been a professional trainer for years and years and years. When you help to train people, teach them how to do something, and they have success, you'll get something that's rare to recruit, and that's loyalty. So take the time to really invest in your staff, invest in your people. Make your people your number 1 priority. Treat them like your most valuable customer, because they probably are. Okay, this is your brand. And then number 5 on 5 ways to set your gym apart from the competition. Make it easy. Become easy to do business with. Okay, the more difficult you are to do business with, the quicker someone's going to go someplace else. Something as simple as a website or something online where it just requires one extra click. Sometimes that's all it can take to get them to X out and move on to something else. Make sure you respond quickly. Speed sells. Data on the internet says, hey, when an internet lead comes over, if you get back with them within 5 minutes, they're 9 times more likely to buy. I talk to folks all the time, and I'll say, well, how quick do you get back with your leads? Oh, Jim, we get back with them really quick. We get back with them within a couple days. Get back with them within 5 minutes, okay? And they're 9 times more likely to buy. Be easy to do business with. Make your operation simple, not only for your staff, but also for your customer, online and offline. It's one of the big keys that gets forgotten a lot, but simplify. This is one of the things a lot of times with new operations, we kind of want to do a little bit of everything, and sometimes we'll make it a little too complicated. How much can you eliminate? How much can you simplify and still get the job done? So folks, again, my name is Jim Thomas. My company is Fitness Management and Consulting. Appreciate you being here on the channel today. If you've not yet done so, please take a moment, hit that subscribe button. I appreciate it. To learn more about me, learn more about my company, and how we can help take your business that next level, be sure to check out the links below. And then for you folks that are looking to open a new gym, you need funding. For folks that have an existing operation, you need some working capital. We can help with funding up to $400,000. It's unsecured. There's no restrictions on use. Basic minimum credit score of 680 or better in all 3 bureaus. Minimum income of $50,000 per year each of the 2 previous years. Check out the links below under financing and funding for more information on that and for additional options on how we can help you with funding. So folks, again, my name is Jim Thomas. Appreciate you being here, and we'll look forward to seeing you all in that next video.